points behind, and the commentators Peter Booth and Jeff Leake.
In the second quarter at the Junction Oval, Footscray 36 and Fitzroy coming back now 17. And the chief kick getter on the ground. Morrison thumped away from McMahon. Cowton dropped it red hot. It was Stoner, not Cowton. Picked up by Groenewegen onto Dunstan, back to Jennings. Good play out of defence by Footscray. Merrigan marks at centre half back, across to McCarthy. Fitzroy now playing with loads of confidence through Taylor. Out to Wilson. They're coming in the long way, but now he squares it in towards centre half forward. Beecroft is lurking. "35 metres out, directly in front with the breeze behind him. Mark number 3 to Bob Beecroft. His kick won. And Fitzroy have scored 2 goals in about 6 minutes since quarter time with this breeze. Beecroft right in front at centre half forward. It's a goal, okay, that's his second.
Alexander versus Hampshire, centre bounce. Alexander wins. Dunstan takes it for Footscray though, straight up to Jennings. He's playing well in front of his opponent, which is Taylor. Jennings' kick into temple and it had one arm held. Taylor onto Merrigan, and Merrigan's kick round the flank. In front there is Kelly.
And young Hawkins has done his knee, Jeff. A sorry sight, about 20 metres out from goal.
Kelly's kick coming up halfway to Hawkins, where he's in trouble. Alexander at the back of the pack gets it. Perasic, a desperate attempt, just lost it. McMahon onto Irwin. And then to Allen. Picked up by McMahon again on the half-forward line. Into centre half forward, Beecroft was knocked away from him. Stoneham could read it well. Cowton tried to press his opponent point, couldn't. Allen to Wilson. Beecroft in front of Morrison. Desperate attempt here. It's all Fitzroy though. Irwin, Condon with his back to the camera. And a shot by Irwin. And another goal. And Fitzroy are really caught on now. 4 goals. 4 goals in 9 minutes.
Footscray lead by 7 points. They're 36 to Fitzroy's 29. Let's see who gets the ball out of the centre this time. It's Witt running into trouble. That trouble was McCarthy. Perasic runs into trouble. McMahon picked up by Kelly. Kelly out wide. Here's a chance for Dunstan. It's an awkward-looking ball to pick up. Oh, yes, he picked it up reasonably well. Scooped it out towards Edmund. Edmund now under pressure at centre half forwards. Drews it back in towards goal, but Higgins is there and takes the mark for Fitzroy.
He's tidied up his game. Good place shot there to 3 of his teammates. McCarthy into Irwin. Gee, they're running hot now. Irwin, Wilson, Allen. Walls has played well. Good judgment there by Egan. Clearing kick. Berry lost it, took his eyes off it. McCarthy to Allen. To Irwin. Oh, he's juggled it, but good sidestep. Into Conlon. Oh. Well lifted the Fitzroy players in this second quarter.
How many kicks to Irwin, Kevin? Must be about 10 or 11. 12 kicks.
1 goal to Irwin in this term. And this is Conlon from 40 metres out. A long kick. The distance is okay, but it's speared off to the right, and it's a behind. So from a 33-point deficit at the start of the quarter, they've reduced that now to 6.
That's Hawkins getting some treatment on that knee. Morrison. Hampshire. Alexander was touch play on to Harris, who's made a great recovery. Down to Beecroft. Morrison's playing pretty well at fullback too. Richardson just got his boot to it, almost entered head first over the fence. A throw in Fitzroy's right forward pocket. And the Lions looking at different proposition now in the second quarter. Wilson pulled off the ball. That's Egan, number 10, and there'll be a ball up about 15 metres out from Fitzroy's goal in front of the Kevin Murray stand. Umpire Moss. That's Hampshire and Beecroft. Cowton ran into trouble. Yes, picked up by Wilson. Here's another Fitzroy goal. Second goal to Gary Wilson. Oh, thanks, Gary.
Level pegging at the Junction Oval. Fitzroy's mighty fight back in this second quarter. Oh, Witten cop one. Stoneman takes the ball away, straight to full forward. To the arms of Edmund. And Edmund has a chance now to put Footscray in front. They haven't had too many visits to their forward line in this second quarter. It's been all Fitzroy attacking and using the wind very intelligently. 5-6 each. Edmund from 25-30 metres out. And he's bringing it around, but come around enough and it's a behind, but enough to put them in front.
Serafini this time, and Fitzroy kicking straight up the middle. That's where Alexander was waiting. Hampshire the punch. That's Poynton. And he's pointing the ball up towards centre-half forward. Here's a chance for McMahon. McMahon in towards Beecroft. Wilson lurking. Good defensive play by Morrison, and it's been forced through for a rush behind to Fitzroy. And scores a level, 5-7 apiece.
Morrison, the fullback. Kicking out to Berry's tall ruckman. Alexander knocked it away from him. Wilson goes down. Stoneham takes it. Smothered kick. Oh, Footscray in trouble now. Dunston's not the normal player he is. Fumbling badly. He was brilliant early in the season. A great ball getter and ball mover. 10th kick. Lucky. Up to the centre wing. Stoneham puts them into attack. Keys is marked. Keys bringing the play to dead into centre-half forward. Beecroft. Oh, there. He went up in the opponent's net. Morrison not really concentrating on Beecroft in this quarter. Beecroft's booted 2 goals so far in the quarter, which is about 15 minutes old, going for his third to put Fitzroy in front. And that's what he's done. Berry and Quinlan in the ruck now, and Quinlan judged it well. Richardson showing some dash. Oh, someone showed courage there. It was Power. Oh, he's a courage man. Out to the wing now. Footscray running. Good play held up. Holding the man, and Keys will take the kick. Coming out of Walls and Beecroft. Knocked away by Williams, who's now playing at full-back. Morrison's moved away from Beecroft. Beecroft with 4 goals, running hot. Stoner to Witten and back to Stoner. That's all right, and a free kick to Stoner, but he didn't stop it. That would have penalised the side. Out to the flank. Templeton. No, it's not. It's Morrison. Berrigan now. Berrigan's kick. Just over Wall's head. Oh, good play. Wilson across to Conlon, and another one. Champagne football by Fitzroy in this second term.
A 10-goal second quarter by Fitzroy. 10-7, 67 to Footscray, 5-10, 40. They're really playing with confidence now. That's Dunston. And Serafini easily as Templeton's out to centre-half forward. Kicked by Serafini, looking for Walls. Over the top, Conlon again. He's the danger man. This could be their 11th goal for the quarter. It is. It is their 11th goal.
Almost siren time for half-time. Oh, Berry put them forward, but Irwin gets it, returns it, straight down towards a half-forward flank. That's Egan, Collins' opponent, went in with full of everything. Count. Morrison dropped it. Foreman, oh, good slide step there. Stoner says, give it to me. Left verge it to Templeton, too long. Keys gets it, playing well on that half-back flank, straight down towards the centre. Reid comes out, misses it. Heavy play by Richardson. Super boot takes it now. Quinlan onto his left boot, hooks it back to Beecroft in front of his man, knocked away by Gonawegan, and Wilson always on hand. Good play. Moylan fumbles for Footscray. Dunston takes it away from him. Keys 10 metres in front of his man, marks easily.
Fitzroy supporters want another one. They're getting a bit hungry. They want another one before half-time. Taylor down to Wilson. They might get it too. No, he's marked over the line. It's a free kick to Footscray. Fitzroy 11-7. It's been an 11-goal for second quarter by Fitzroy, and Footscray have scored 4 behinds from memory. And Fitzroy lead by 33 points after they trailed by 33 at quarter time, funnily enough. Quinlan, the Fitzroy supporters want another one. Dropping a bit short, a chance for Conlon again. Oh, he won't even get it yet. He has. It's a behind.
A magnificent 12-goal burst in the second quarter by Fitzroy, and they ran out winners by 51 points. Their main goal kickers, Beecroft kicked 8, Conlon 7, and for Footscray, Hawkins kicked 4, and 3 apiece to Templeton, Berry and Morrison. Well, the Lions have had their best season for many years. Their coach, Bill Stephen, has had his ups and downs as a coach at different clubs, but he has the satisfaction of leading Fitzroy into the finals for the first time in 19 years. He's talking here with Jeff Leake.
Well, I was quite happy to win it because Footscray are an unusual team. They're an inconsistent side, in as much as that one week I think they kicked 24 goals and the next week they kicked 3 in 2 matches this year. Now, that denotes a lot of ability, and it also denotes that they can fall by the wayside. So I didn't know how to regard them today, and I was expecting a hard battle, and we had a hard battle.
You had 2 bad lapses in the first quarter. You were goalless, and again in the third term, kicking against the breeze, you scored 2 goals.
Which is strange, Jeff, because most of our wins here, our good wins here, early in the year, we won them. We kicked our goals into the breeze, and I was pleased today that we got goals with the breeze. However, I agree, our first quarter was a worry, and yet Footscray, as I mentioned, are an unusual side, and they put a lot of pressure on us, and they played pretty well in the first quarter. You've got to give them credit.
Going back to from the time you kicked the record score, and your performances since then have been fairly indifferent, haven't you? You struggled home against Hawthorn from coming from behind, and you were beaten badly by North Melbourne. The team's been up and down. Do you think you've straightened out now?
No, but I think that we can by the time we get into the finals, Jeff. We are a little bit... we're not quite at our top at the moment. We need everybody, every player we've got firing to be at our top, of course, so does everyone else. But we haven't the depth of players in the reserves to put a lot of pressure on the players that we've got. We're getting a few, more, but we haven't got the depth like North Melbourne or Carlton or even Collingwood. And it's been magnificent effort by the boys, really, to have won 15 games, really, and, you know, full credit to them.
What about the likes of Smith? You'd certainly miss him, wouldn't you?
Oh, we miss Smith and Hansen.
And you can improve the side.
Oh, no doubt.
By numbers.
Well, they are our big. They're the 2 biggest players I've got besides Ron Alexander. So they will be welcome back, and that's one thing about it is that we've got 2 or 3 players out of the side that we can bring in.
Are they mentally tuned up for the finals at this stage?
Well, I hope so, but they've had a lot of pressure on them every week. You know, we've had to win pretty well every week since about the 4th game of the season, and it's been a very big, long year for us. And you know, again, I think it's very credible for the players to have kept going.
Are you going to change your tactics over the next couple of weeks for the finals?
Training-wise?
Training-wise?
No, but we'll be having a good look at. As I mentioned, been up a long while, and it's a bit hard to know. You need hard training for the finals, and yet the last thing we actually need is hard training. So it's a little bit of a query that way.
What a great job Bill Stephen has done with Fitzroy this year.
Fairly well to play straight down the ground. Witten allowing for it. It's moving around, going across the front, and one on the boundary line. Hawkins, and he puts it through. Great play to go through 2 opponents. Back himself, kicks at Quinlan. That's his first mark. This will be his first kick. And a 15-metre penalty. Walls.
Oh, what a mark. What a mark, Jeff.
At the counting point, they both hit the turf. Wilson tries to go through 2, and he's really flat. But he brought it on himself. I think he went through. He had to go through. Well, the trainers involved there. Wilson's down. And I couldn't see anything that was really unfair about that. You know, making mountains out of molehills.
Point now. We'll go to centre-half forward. Beecroft is there, but he's too far underneath the ball. Interfered with two, picked up by Conlon, spins out of trouble. Has a quick look, fires for goal, and that's a darn good goal by Conlon.
Will judge mark. And then persists with that handball to the man backwards in the back pocket. Oh, and maybe a lucky mark to Footscray, and here they go again. Stoneham on the end of that handball, and Dunstall from Stoneham, charging around that wing. On to Morrison. Quick exchange of play, a long kick up towards Berry. Oh, one-hander! Beauty!
And Foreman is coming on. This won't be a goal, I don't think. Oh, Wilson got up and stole it.
Robert Polkinghorne over the shoulder.